Welcome to Gaming Fin, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the financial markets. And today I have to talk about Square Enix Holding, the Japanese gaming company behind titles like Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, etc. So I think you all heard about this. So I don't want to lose too much time on this. This is going to be a rather short video. So Square Enix Holdings was dropping today 12.65%. This is a lot. So I have here the valuation in Japanese yen. And if we look here, for example, guys, we look at the 5-year chart. Let's click on it. Here we go. Here the 5-year chart. So, or like let's look on the max chart. So here that's the max chart. So I would say we are still in an uptrend that is intact. Still in an intact uptrend, and that's very important to mention. So you can also see actually in 2013 the stock was reaching its lows, and since then it made over 380%. Let's put it like this, and the uptrend is still intact. And we got some numbers today. So the numbers, also Square Enix stock dropped today following weaker numbers for the second quarter 2023. So 70-90% profit drop on 14.4% revenue. So revenue, those are the net sales increase. According to Bloomberg, the worst intraday drop in 3 years. Share price now around 2022 levels. So 2022 levels on the top of 2029, 2022. But also it's important to mention that we were under those levels already in April 2022. So then, since then, the stock also came back a little bit. So interesting. And then my friends, so apparently this was due to lower sales numbers in Final Fantasy XVI, so the game that just came out as a PlayStation 5 exclusive. So it didn't come out on Xbox and it didn't come out on PC, so I'm still hoping as a gamer for a release on the PC. So, and then remember, guys, that the PlayStation 5, actually the adoption rate of the PlayStation 5 is not the highest. It's not the highest, because at one point you couldn't buy the PlayStation 5 anymore, and this was on the release, and this was during this terrible pandemic. And yeah, well, I mean, I would have bought already one. I don't own myself one. So here also what is to concern to me. So I'm invested in Square Enix, and I was purchasing some more shares today because I'm averaging down my position. For all, I personally believe, guys, in the strong brand of Square Enix and strong brands and IPs that it has to offer. And I see this also as healthy for the share price to come back. But always with Japanese gaming companies or Japanese companies in general, we have to keep in mind. So how is the yen performing at the moment? How is the Japanese economics performing? So I understand most people don't have time, and me included, to get into Japanese macroeconomics, but on the other hand, so therefore we invest in stocks, Japanese stocks, where we at least know a little bit about, so that they make video games, for example. So and then my opinion is that once Final Fantasy XVI will be released on all platforms, we should also see better numbers. And that's also my opinion. The Sony exclusivity is damaging to the brand and to Square Enix, in my opinion. I believe that the weaker numbers are a wake-up call for the management to overthink the recent exclusivity deals, will they? And guys, no financial advice. I'm a YouTuber, retail investor myself, so this is for information, entertainment purposes only. So in conclusion to this intro part, then we can look also in the presentation very quickly. In conclusion, I found it interesting to buy some more shares, so I doubled my position. It's not a big position, as I always say. It's important to diversify. You even get some dividends. So PE ratio of 18 here. Since I like drops like this, so I think sometimes a drop like this could be an overreaction, because numbers go down. Sure, numbers go down, and also Bandai Namco Holding, Konami Group, so those stocks, and Capcom, those stocks you can always watch out for. But yeah, overall I like Square Enix, and I like the games they are making, and it's for me it's an old video games company, so makes sense for me to start building a bigger position in this company. So here you get again, this is the press release. You get all the numbers with the net sales, operating income, earnings per share, basic. So here we see net sales, that's positive here, and operating income minus 78%. I have to repeat this again because that's a lot. Therefore, the stock was of course dropping. And then we have here also the release for the 3-month period ending June the 30th. The consolidated financial results. Again, you see here the change of 14.4% for the net sales, operating income. So when it's in parentheses, it means it's negative. Ordinary income, also negative. Profit attributable owners of parent, also then negative. So, and then we can also go quickly here to get a little bit more an overview about the income statement. So if you go on Google Finance, I don't have to explain you how it works, but you can also change between the years 2021, 2022. So if you want to see then the numbers a bit more clearly. So revenue minus 6% here. So I think those are old numbers as always. So the numbers are old the moment, of course, the earnings come out today. So it's not up to date. But you see, if you just look in general, the revenue is going down and net income is only going down slightly here. But of course now it will be even lower. So 2022 positive net income, 2021 positive net income, and in 2020 also positive net income, and in 2019 it was a negative net income. So, but hey, I mean, it's a stock I'm investing for the long term. Even with this chart, so the chart looks kind of scary when you look to 2005-10, but the gaming market was a complete different market back in the days. And since 2013, you can see there's a big run in the gaming market, but also, of course, the Japanese macroeconomy we have to take into account. So financial results briefing session, that's very interesting. So jump over those numbers. I actually found more interesting information about some of the games here. Consolidated financial results, net sales, operating income, and net income down. Here we can see again. So, and also we have the guidance, the expectation then for the third expectation then for 2023. Yeah, that's here, that's 2023 what it is right now. But then also net sales should go up then for next year. So this is like the guidance then for next year. And then operating income is then definitely is also in 2024 the third, the first quarter in 2024 it would be then down. So okay, this doesn't sound very good. So that's negative guidance. So therefore probably also this little drop. So net sales up year on year due to the launch of Final Fantasy XVI and other titles, but operating income down partly due to amortization of development costs. I mean, making a Final Fantasy game is extremely costly. So HD games launch new titles, so Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, MMO games, net sales down here. Games for smart devices, PC, browser, new titles were unable to offset weak performance from existing titles. So HD games plan to launch new titles, some featuring key IPs. This is Final Fantasy XVI, launched in June. PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch launched on April the 20th. So Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. Then we have a game that's called, what is the Dragon Quest Infinitive Trash? Never heard about this. This is coming in September. Then we're getting a new Star Ocean, and then here again Dragon Quest Monsters and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, then to be launched in early 2024. So those are games that are coming. MMO planning various initiatives celebrating the 10th anniversary of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. So that's very good. Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail to be launched in summer 2024. And then we are going to have Dragon's Quest X, if I'm not mistaken here. So games for smart devices, PC, browser, multiple launches planned. So you see a bunch of games here for browser and for mobile. And that's, I mean, Square Enix has a lot to offer in this. So can't go into details. It's also so small. And then, yeah, digital breakdown of digital entertainment sales, package deals, digital entertainment, some more numbers. Let's scroll up. Publications, of course, I mean, they have also merchandise, and that's it. So I would say very interesting numbers. So overall, for me, this was a situation where I personally bought some more, but hey guys, you make your own research. And can it go lower? Hey, of course, look at this chart. So look at this chart in 2000 when the bubble bursted. So people lost 80% of their money, and then they were waiting, and they're still waiting actually to to make this money back. So if they were not averaging down, so averaging down makes sense for me personally in a stock like this. Small positions, having a little bit invested in the Japanese market, in Japanese companies. So it's always interesting for me. So thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.